Good morning, Donnelsville Arrows. Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic of which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today is a new day. I am the best student I can be. I do my best schoolwork. I respect others. I play fairly. I am proud of all I do and say.
Today's lunch will be Bosco sticks or hamburger. Tomorrow's breakfast will be breakfast pizza.
The word of the week is sportsmanship. It means the ability to take winning and losing without gloating or complaining. Doing the right thing is even when it may cost you the race. Check out this video.
We have a remarkable video this morning of a selfless act of good sportsmanship. It focuses on two girls at a championship high school track meet in Ohio. You see them there, and Josh loved this story.
Can't help but watch it over and over and over again, because usually, let's face it, the winners of races get all the attention, but not this time. It was two girls bringing up the back of the pack who are in the spotlight today, and rightfully so. Here's why. On the track, it is inarguably the fastest runner who wins the race. But for Megan Vogel, it was finishing last that made all the difference. The 17-year-old was competing at her high school state championships and had already won her first race of the day. But in the second race, at a longer distance, Megan struggled.
Going into the third lap, I started falling behind.
And as Megan slipped to the back of the pack, another runner, Arden McMath, was also having a tough go.
I was kind of blacking out, and then the last 50 meters, my legs completely gave out.
But instead of passing Arden, Megan took her in her arms, propping her up when all hope seemed lost. And then the two opponents crossed the finish line together.
I was kind of just thinking that I wanted to just get her to the finish line. I was more worried about getting Arden across the line than what place I was in.
It was amazing. It was a moving experience. I definitely didn't expect that.
Sentiments echoed by the thousands and thousands who have viewed video of the race online. This is a true hero, one wrote. Another suggesting we should all take a page out of her book. But for Megan's coach, her on-track heroics didn't come as much of a surprise. That's because Megan's coach is also Megan's mom.
She has a big heart, and everyone has a light in them, and I think Megan's light just was able to shine a little brighter.
I pretty much credit my parents. They're the ones that taught me to always do the right thing.
Modesty from a girl who, no matter the record books, should always be remembered as the very best kind of champion.
Try using it today. Now to the thought of the day with Paige.
The thought of the day is, I may not be there yet, but I am closer than I was yesterday. Next to Milo with today's weather.
Today's weather will be rainy in the morning, high of 59, low of 40. Now to Miss McKasick.
Good morning. It's Mrs. McKasick, your super reading hero lady. And today we're going to be talking about nonfiction books. And I noticed an awesome display outside Mrs. Brackey's room of nonfiction features. So the book I'm going to read this morning is very short. Now, the reason I picked this book is because there's a bunch of Australian animal books and no one ever picks them. They're very sad, these animals, like the kangaroo, the wombat, platypus. So come down and check out one of my Australian animal books. This book I chose today is called Kangaroos. There's a couple reasons I like it. I'll start reading it. What are kangaroos? Kangaroos are large mammals that hop fast. Kangaroos are brown, gray, or red. I didn't know there were red kangaroos. Where do kangaroos live? They live in Australia and on nearby islands. Kangaroos live in deserts, grasslands, and forests. Female kangaroos have pouches. Young kangaroos called joeys ride in the pouches. Kangaroos have strong back legs and big feet. They have long tails. Kangaroos have big ears. They listen for danger. Some kangaroos live in groups called mobs. That's another fact I didn't know. Kangaroos eat grass, leaves, and other plants. Kangaroos eat at night. Another new fact. Kangaroos rest during the day. And that is Kangaroos, written by William John Ripple. Now, the reason I love this book and so many of our nonfiction books is that they're full of nonfiction features. One of the nonfiction features that I noticed in Mrs. Brackey's display is that many nonfiction books have maps. And here's an awesome map of where kangaroos can be found. Another great nonfiction feature that can help you find the section you're looking for in a nonfiction book is the table of contents. This gives page numbers of where each section starts in the book. Another nonfiction feature that Mrs. Brackey's class learned about was subheadings. Subheadings are small titles for each section. This can really help you if you're doing a report and you need specific information. Now this is just a teeny book and it is full of nonfiction features. Another handy nonfiction feature, this is one of my favorites. It's a glossary. And glossaries have definitions just like a dictionary. So glossary is a dictionary for a book. This book has definitions just about kangaroos. The last nonfiction feature I want to talk about is the index. If you're looking for a very specific piece of information, the index is in alphabetical order and it has page numbers. For instance, if I want to know about joeys and I want to read more about joeys, I can look in the index and I look up Joey, it starts with J, and I see that I can find that information on page 11. That is my book for this week. It's called Kangaroos by William John Ripple, and you can find it in the nonfiction section in Dewey. The Dewey number is actually 599.2, our science section. Now, I have two other announcements that are very, very, very important to me. One is that this year I have had 10 destroyed books from water and juice and liquid. People are putting their books in their book bag, which is where they should be, but they're also throwing their lunch boxes in there, and it's extremely sad. Yesterday, a little girl pulled a book off the shelf, a great book about Santa Claus, and it was totally soaking wet. Please, please, please take care of your books because those books are destroyed. They cannot be used again because they'll grow mold and mildew. So keep your liquids away from our library books. This is our library, not mine, and we need to take good care of our books. Secondly, I have been doing some special lending of books from the New Carlisle Public Library. If you have a series you really love and I don't have that book, I've been going to the library and getting those books. And I try to keep good track of who has which book. But I am missing 2 books, and I am offering a financial award, money, for anyone who can return these books. The one book is called Moongobble, Dragon of Doom. It is the #1 book in the Moongobble series. Someone has it in this, probably in 3rd grade, and I really, really need that book back. The other book is called the Dragon Master series, and it is the #2 book called Saving the Sun Dragon. So I would greatly appreciate it if you can search for those books, maybe in your classroom. Only certain people have been checking out those New Carlisle Library books. Please help me find those books, and there will be a reward. Because if you don't find them, I'm going to have to pay about $30. So thank you, and happy reading.
Now to today's birthdays and upcoming events with Haley.
Today's birthdays and upcoming events are Katie K is celebrating her birthday today. Happy birthday. Now to today's trivia with Chase.
Yesterday's trivia question, which is heavier, silver or gold? The answer is gold. Today's trivia question is, if a person is long-sighted, would they have problems seeing things that are close by or far away? Place your answers in the trivia box outside the library. Good luck, learn something new today, and have a great day.